The latest on the coronavirus in Connecticut. And new tonight, phase 1B of the vaccine rollout has started, and hundreds of thousands of doses are now heading our way.
That is a piece of good news. Channel 3 Eyewitness News reporter Matthew Campbell is joining us live now. And Matthew, obviously, this is giving a lot of hope to people.
Yeah, Aaron and Mark, it's easy to look at phase 1B, which has now grown to 1.3 million people, and get discouraged. But we learned tonight that we're expecting nearly 200,000 doses next week, and that should keep the state on track to meet our summer goals.
The feeling is a sense of relief. It was easy. I mean, you don't even feel the needle, huh?
It is the most ambitious phase of the vaccination rollout yet. 1.3 million people up next for the coronavirus vaccine. This now includes people with one of these health conditions and those over 65.
It's, close to half the state. And we got to make sure that we prioritize people.
The immediate priority of those over 75 years old hasn't changed. We met the Cobbs, who got their first dose today.
Get this as fast as possible. You owe it to yourself and you owe it to everybody else that's cohabitating this earth to get it done.
Now that the rollout has expanded, there's no doubt there will be tiers within this phase, and many are wondering who will be next. The state hasn't been clear, but said it will use this criteria.
And that is to look at the risk of severe illness and death from COVID, and to be explicit about issues of equity and health disparities.
Those details are expected to be revealed next week. We're also always going to be at the mercy of the federal government because they decide how many doses states get. And new tonight, the outlook is good. At an evening update, we learned Connecticut will get up to 100,000 first doses and 100,000 second doses next week.
It's an extremely exciting milestone. It means that once we put all of those doses to use, we will be able to offer coverage for 10% of our residents.
If that continues, DPH Commissioner Deirdre Gifford says it's a good sign for our rollout.
The general population timeline we expect is still the summertime, and aiming to have, if all goes well, aiming to have good population coverage by the fall.
And also new tonight, we hear about other states letting doses go to waste. That is not happening here in Connecticut. We learned that 73% of the doses we got since Sunday have already been used, and the week is not over. That's the latest. Live here in the newsroom, Matthew Campbell, Channel 13 News.